This is CBS News Bay Area with Juliette Goodrich.
Good evening. Holiday travel and sinking airport runways, two things that should not be said in the same sentence. But today, an eye-opening study during the busy holiday travel season out of SFO. Researchers say the airport's runways are not only sinking, but they're doing so at a faster rate than other runways around the country. About 46 million passengers are expected to travel through SFO this year. And with the holidays just around the corner, the airport will only get busier in the coming weeks. Our Max Darrow has more on what this all means for travelers now and down the runway.
Day in and day out, planes take off and touch down at the San Francisco International Airport. The runways send planes off or welcome them to the Bay Area. But according to researchers Oluwaseyi Dasho and Manucher Shirzai of Virginia Tech, those runways are sinking.
So we don't want to imply that there is a danger, that they have to be concerned, but this is just a warning for the future, and that future is not that far.
They'll present their findings this week at the AGU 23 conference put on by the American Geophysical Union. Dasho and his team spent about 7 years surveying infrastructure of 15 coastal U.S. airports using satellite imagery to measure surface elevation. They found the runways at SFO are sinking at a rate of around 10 millimeters a year, or about 4/10 of an inch.
San Francisco International Airport is found to actually have the highest subsidence of the airports we considered.
But he says it isn't happening all at once in an equal manner. It's differential subsidence happening at varying rates along the runways.
It could lead to change of slope. It could lead to curving in and bulging along the runway. And when there's bulging along the runway, it could lead to ponding of water when there's rainfall.
According to the researchers, the shifts are small, but they will add up in the bigger picture. They're hoping their findings will serve as somewhat of an eye-opener for policymakers.
The data that we produce helps policymakers to prioritize where to spend the money, when and how. By prioritizing the infrastructure, we can reduce the vulnerability of the infrastructures to future hazards.
Tackling this problem now will save a lot of costs in the future, and it's important that action is taken on time.
The reason, says Dasho, climate change will continue to impact life and infrastructure in the years to come.
The better we begin to think about how to build resilient infrastructure against climate change, the better.
A spokesperson for SFO told us they haven't had a chance to review the study and weren't ready to comment. However, the spokesperson said their shoreline protection program, being developed to protect SFO from rising sea levels, should keep the airport safe for decades to come and will be completed more than 40 years in advance. Shirzai reiterated the sinking runways pose no imminent threats.
At this moment, everything is safe.
He hopes their research pays off as planes continue to take off and touch down well into the future.
Of the 15 airports they measured, LAX's runways had the slowest rate of sinking. The other Bay Area airports, Oakland and San Jose, were not included in the survey. So what is SFO doing to fight climate change? As Max mentioned, they didn't specifically address the sinking runways, but it has proposed a $590 million project to build new seawalls to protect the airport from rising sea levels. The plan is under environmental review right now, but construction, that is, could start as early as 2025. All right, now to something that many of us are likely dreading to hear. PG&E bills could be going up again. You may remember it was only last month that state regulators allowed PG&E to go ahead with a rate hike. That increase, starting January 1st, will raise the average bill almost $33 a month. This new proposed hikes on top of that one. So here is how it would break down. Your bill would go up by 7%. So if what PG&E considers an average customer, you'd go from paying $190 to $204 a month. So today I talked with Mark Toney from Turn, who was just appalled.
We think that it is outrageous that PG&E barely waited 2 weeks after they got their $33 a month increase approved by the Public Utilities Commission to come back and ask for another $12 to $20 a month increase by asking for another $2 billion for wildfire work that happened in the past.
PG&E says the money would go toward reducing wildfire risk and to make up the cost of responding to emergencies such as wildfires and storms. If approved, well, you can see your bills go up again in March. So a push to convince Bay Area residents to finish up their holiday shopping in Oakland's Fruitvale district this year. It's an effort comes amid some big concerns over crime in the neighborhood. All over the city, police have stepped up patrols in busy shopping areas, hoping to make businesses and shoppers feel safe. Leslie Gooden spoke to one restaurant owner about whether that effort is really working.
The Find It in Fruitvale campaign is about hundreds of local businesses coming together to encourage everyone to shop here during the holidays. And I spoke with the owner of Obelisco, Leticia, who tells me she wants everyone to feel safe and at home this season. For nearly 20 years, Leticia Chavez has been the owner of Obelisco restaurant in the Fruitvale neighborhood.
Fruitvale is a diversity of race and cultures.
Leticia says the launch of the Find It in Fruitvale campaign is what local businesses here need.
We are inviting people from this community and from outside the community to come and visit the Latino area in the Fruitvale. And not only the Latino area, but in general.
And more than 200 small businesses in the community are coming together for the campaign to celebrate the rich culture of the neighborhood and shops during the holiday season.
This is the most popular items that we.
And Leticia says it hasn't been easy owning a business here, especially with the uptick of crime and violence in the city.
It's been a challenge in general in Oakland, right? But here in the Fruitvale, what is good about the Latino community, we are always focused on the positive stuff. And we are always work when something bad is happening, like the crime, we don't give up.
And to make shoppers feel safe, there will be an increase of security in the area.
We partner with the City of Oakland during the holiday season to increase security measures and ambassadors throughout the Fruitvale. So along International Boulevard, along Fruitvale, along Foothill. So we're really going all in to assure folks safety.
Chris Iglesias of Unity Council, which is a nonprofit social equity development corporation, says adding this will include a total of 15 more ambassadors in the area, which is welcome news for Leticia.
Believe me, we're still here. It is safe. This is a district that is surrounded by nice people.
And Leticia tells me that she hopes that everyone can come out on Saturday to celebrate the Fruitvale Posada. And I'm told there'll be something for everyone.
Sounds good, Leslie. Thank you.